hello, good evening, good morning, good day, every Opulence Nations family, right? Now, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce our speaker. Let me introduce you to Daniela Ferreira. Daniela, as the Sales Development Manager at Opulence Global, Daniela has the mandate to further the ability of all entrepreneurs associated with the company to reach their potential in growing their businesses. She has over 17 years of experience in direct sales. This background laid the groundwork for her current position, which is developing the company sales force and creating strategies that give partners real workarounds for selling the products as well as growing their organization. And Daniela donates her time, skills, and resources to different nonprofit organizations. She's also a member of the entrepreneurial group BEST and a lead member of the Hispanic Women's Network in Canada, HWN. Ladies and gentlemen, Opulence Nation, help me welcome our Daniela Ferreira. Hi, Danny. How are you? I'm waiting for Rico, though.
Yes, what a nice introduction. Good morning.
Hello. You are still in Mexico, I suppose.
Yes, I'm going to be here for a few months.
Oh, wow.
And very, very exciting coming to different states in here. So it's been quite an adjustment, of course, with the weather and the people and the lifestyle. But very, very excited, of course, to be here with all of you. Once a month, we get to recognize our superstars for the previous month, and today cannot be the exception. I am connected to a different network, making sure that you guys can see me okay. If anything happens, just let me know, okay?
All right, we'll do. Yes, right. The screen is on now. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, for those of you who are new on this call, I want to encourage every single one of you for every single month, to bring someone with you, somebody from your team, let's get together, perhaps have a coffee together and enjoy the Night of the Stars. This is the call where we recognize people that along the month have, went above and beyond to make some goals happen, to achieve some extra milestones in their business, and of course, have success, I truly believe, success looks different for everybody. But in here, we want to recognize those who, perhaps rank advance or had a little bit extra sales that qualify them for the monthly global revenue sharing. Or, maybe it's the first time you're qualifying for your car. The things that we create in the company and bonuses that are important for all of you is what we try to recognize here at the Night of the Stars. So actually, I do see Rico now. Yeah, let's introduce Rico while he gets ready, and then I will continue.
Okay. Hi, Rico. Welcome. Let me get myself. Hi, Rico. สวัสดีค่ะ Ladies and gentlemen.
Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone.
Hello.
Hi, Danny. Hi, Urania.
Yes, hello. Allow me to introduce Rico, please. Rico Quilao is the Southeast Asia Business Development Manager at Opulence Global and a seasoned practitioner in MLM industry with over 20 years of experience as a driving force behind Opulence Global expansion into new markets across Asia. Rico is responsible for the growth of the business in the Philippines and beyond. He works closely with the network of distributors in the region, providing support and guidance as they work to achieve their goals. Rico's commitment to building strong relationship with his team and fellow business leaders has been instrumental in the success of Opulence Global. Please join me in welcoming Rico Quilao on the call today. Welcome, Rico. Hi.
Hello, everyone. Actually, I just came from a 4-hour drive road tour, and I'm glad to have made it back home already. So welcome, everyone. Of course, excited for the Night of the Stars. And of course, hello, Danny. How are you?
Hello, hello. Good evening for you. Good morning for me. Actually, I'm not in Mexico City either, and I have a beautiful view as well. I am
Wow.
at something that it's called a quinta. So a quinta is like a huge, huge land, that people use in like outside Mexico City, to try to kind of like get out of the craziness and the traffic. So it's about an hour and a half, 2 hours from the city. And
Wow.
when you come visit me, Rico, we'll bring you to a quinta in Cuernavaca or somewhere.
Wow. Well, I see that you have a wonderful background there. So nice, so cozy, and Danny, I'm always excited for the Night of the Stars because, as always, this has been a time for us to recognize our top achievers for the previous month, especially that we have closed the year 2023, moving forward to a bigger and brighter 2024. So looking forward to this.
You know how we always say that people work for two things, money and recognition? I love the recognition part. I truly believe that when you feel, whatever it is that you did, perhaps you didn't even realize. Sometimes we just work the business and we don't realize we're earning bonuses and having a card. And perhaps, I am the top PB in the company for the month and I was just working my business. So this is one of the things I really love about the way and the structure of our compensation plan, Rico. Sometimes our partners are working towards something and all of a sudden they achieve something else as part of it, and I call it like, it's like a ripple effect, right? And I love to see, their faces in different parts of the scoreboard because they are actually working their business. So very basic things. Sometimes we just have to take a step back, analyze the rules, know what do I need to do to be recognized monthly. And here we are, excited to celebrate with the Achievers.
Well, absolutely, Danny. And even sometimes even partners are surprised that as they keep on building and building, they're just like later on we have a partner who didn't realize that she was already promoted. And that's the beauty about our compensation plan. When you keep on working, when you keep on helping other people, grow in their business as well, the promotion, the achievements becomes natural because that's how our compensation plan is designed. And of course, this is as what you have said. This is a great opportunity for people, to be acknowledged and recognized for their efforts, for their dedication, for their commitment, and for all the things that they have been doing, not just for their business, but for helping other on their team to grow in their business.
Exactly. So today we're going to actually celebrate the success and achievement in your organizational growth, perhaps in your sales, aiming to inspire you and motivate you towards greater accomplishments, of course, for the next month. Because, I always say sometimes we come to a meeting or tonight of the stars and we see other people being recognized and then we're like, oh my God, like one day I want to be there, right? Like this month I'm going to, pull up my sleeves and go make MGRS happen, for example, right? And then all of a sudden, I'm here being recognized. Maybe I am the top PB in the company, or maybe I became LD1 or something, and I'm still here because I want to be able to inspire others. So we want to hear from you. If you are on the call and you're going to be recognized, at the end of the call, just raise your hand here. We want to hear your story. We want to be inspired, motivated by your story as well, because we never know what happens in the background, right, Rico? Sometimes when people share their 2-minute story and why are they having success, what's inspiring them, I see some people here on the, and you're gonna see it in a minute on the slides, and I was looking at partners that have been with us maybe 5-6 years already, that I know them from long time, and they are still being recognized here. So I get excited about them, because this is not about, coming into the business, becoming successful right away, and then leaving the company, right? Or like then going dormant or whatever. That's life. We all go through the ups and downs of life. And the good thing about our business is that you have that hope every single day. When you wake up, you make that choice. What am I going to do today that's going to get me closer to my dream? What am I going to do today to get me closer to my goal? What am I going to do today to get closer to, let's say, my monthly target? Okay. So I love that, Rico. And at the end of the day, whether it's through the opportunity, through our product, in Mexico, for example, we're only going to be promoting Fountain of Life for now. And imagine people go to our website and see all these beautiful things and they want to have it, right? But
Yes.
we start with Fountain of Life, so we are excited about that. And at the end of the day, choose the product, choose the opportunity, choose, let's say, what line of products makes you confident. I know, for example, in Asia, people love our fashion, right?
Mhm.
So which line of products I'm going to use to start building a team and, of course, my residual income for the future. So let's get started on that, Rico. Anything else to add?
Well, absolutely, Danny. And you know, this is the time, especially at the start of the month, if in case you don't see your pictures on this slides, we have the whole year for you to work on it. This is the time for you to set your targets, set your goals. And you know, I was just together with a team there in Pampanga, together with Janet, and this is what we've been talking about. By the start of the year, we need to set our targets. We need to set our goals because, as Zig Ziglar said, if you aim at nothing, you will hit it every time, right? So, yeah. So this is basically what will keep you going, what will keep you motivated and excited as you work on your goals, as you work on your targets each and every single month.
Amazing. All right, so let's get started with rank advancement. You see, rank advancement team, for those of you who are new on this call, is really the opportunity to start building a team. And a team, even if it's one person, is already a team. Like you said, you get together, you set up your targets, you decide, okay, what are we going to do in the next month to go to our next higher level? And you see, your next higher level could be doubling your income, right? Let's say if this month you earn $100 for the month with your business, what about if I create a strategy so that I can go to $200 next month and $500 the following month? You choose what the target is. And I really love that because in this business, you can aim as high as you want. And rank advancement is one of those targets that you want to set up in your business to start tracking where you are going to go. So whether it's Lifestyle Director 1 or 2 or 3, it's about building a team and helping those partners that you start sharing the business opportunity with do the same thing. If they want to grow, you help them grow, therefore you will grow. And we also have some quotes on that when you help enough people achieve what they want, you will as well achieve what you want. So by helping others in this opportunity, and that's why I was saying earlier, I love the structure of the compensation plan, because really once you are helping other people, of course your income is going to grow as well. So it's an easy target. Sometimes it will take more, sometimes it will take less, but let's congratulate today, this morning, the Lifestyle Directors won that rank advance in the month of December. Congratulations to Wei Wang from Canada, Antonio Thomas from Ireland, and Suskas, let me see if I'm going to pronounce it right, Suksakon Tamadapit from Laos. Okay, if she's here, she has to tell me if I pronounce it right.
Wow, I can tell you you pronounced right. Susakon, wonderful.
Amazing, amazing. Congratulations. Take it away, Rico.
And of course, again, Lifestyle Director 1 promotions for the month of December. We have, of course, from the Philippines, Camilo Galagak, and also Janet Anima, and also we have a Lifestyle Director 1, Maribeth Banyes. Now, I would just like to say something about Miss Janet Anima, because she has been one of the newly signed up for the month of December when SVP Sinaz was here. We did an Asian tour in Davao, and immediately upon seeing the tour, upon seeing the presentation, she decided, immediately jumped right away, and seeing this as a great opportunity. Imagine, within the first month of her being a part of this business, she made it to the Lifestyle Director 1. So that is amazing. That is amazing. And the sponsor, also Maribeth Banyes, became LD1, and that's basically the sponsor of Janet Anima. So this really validates what you have said. Like if you really help other people get promoted to the next level, then you can also achieve your next level promotion. So congratulations to all of our Lifestyle Director 1s here.
So let's make a pause here, Rico, because if you notice, for example, in Janet Anima, you can see 2 stars in the corner. That means she actually earned the fast start bonus. And let's talk a little bit about that, Rico, because sometimes we just we just don't talk and brag enough about the compensation plan and the things that we have in Opulence, but honestly, so the faster bonus gives you when you have 2 stars means she earned double the commissions because she became a lifestyle director 1 in the first 30 days. But there is also
Yes.
triple star, okay? Triple
Mhm.
star, which is the faster bonus. That means they earn 3 times the binary commissions in the first 30 days because they did it in 7 days. Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
So when they achieve it in 7 days, they get 3 stars. That means they earn triple bonus. And then whatever the binary commissions happen in your team, because you're growing so fast, obviously imagine if you became an LD1 in 1 week, right? What is going to happen in the following month? So we pay triple the amount of binary commissions to that partner, depending on how much was earned in that particular time. So imagine if you do it in 7 days, you earn 3 times the commissions. And if you do it in 30 days, you earn 2 times the commissions. And then it gets better because now, you know, for example, Janet, Maribeth, you guys are doing amazing. Become a lifestyle director 1. All of a sudden, what you want to do? Of course, you're going to help those people become LD1 and you become LD2. So what happens after that is that if you do it again, same thing, in the first 30 days or in the first 60 days, you earn again 2 times or 3 times your commission. So Rico, honestly, I know sometimes there's so many little bonuses hidden there that people don't know and we don't talk a lot about it. But you know, when we see these little stars in the poster, it gets me excited because I know they're earning a little bit extra, ka-chin, ka-chin.
Yes, absolutely, Danny. And you know, we were doing a compensation plan presentation with one of the potential partners there in the area that I visited this morning. And you know, I was just on my third, fourth, fifth compensation plan, and then he said, "Well, I've seen enough. Are there more?" So this is what you're talking about, like the fast start bonus. We don't really discuss it oftentimes, and you know, there are still a lots of things that you know, the compensation plan provides us. Even if you don't understand it, you still get it, right?
You know, Rico, why we don't talk about it? And I really know exactly why. Now, the more I'm starting to work in the field and I hear them, I know why we don't talk about it. Our compensation plan is so unique that even if you didn't earn money this week, the CD will stay as long as you're active for the following week. So in reality, the faster bonus is money that we are, by the way, we are making some changes into our comp plan to make it better because people want the money today, right? Like I was telling you, if I made, let's say $100 this month, I want to double my income and make $200 next month, right? All of a sudden, I am building the excitement to double my income. Where, and this is where I want every single one of you to raise your hand. Where in the world do you have a JOB that you get to choose when to increase your income? Like, believe me, I'm surrounded in Mexico with people that have JOBs and they go to work and they have a 9 to 5. And believe me, they're very well compensated. But they don't get to make these choices. They don't get to say, you know, next month I'm earning extra $500. Next month I'm going to make extra $1,000. They don't get to make those choices. They get bonuses, yes. They perhaps have a car compensation and an allowance every month, right? But in here, you get that choice. And most of it here, we're having a perfect example. You know, Maribeth shared the business with Janet. All of a sudden, Janet taps into her network. She makes it in the first 30 days and she earns an extra bonus. And guess what? Now, Maribeth, because she shared the business with Janet, has the opportunity to earn the mentorship bonus, which is 10% of her commissions too. Isn't that cool? So imagine what a way to grow your business if you're supporting other people. You're helping them, you're tapping into their network. So you're not really using your network, you're using the new person's network, right? So it's a ripple effect, Rico. And honestly, I think that if we really work it out, like you're saying, we're sharing the compensation plan. Let me show you how you earn money. Now you're ready to listen, to learn. You're open to it, right? You're not wasting your time, maybe with people that really don't want to build a business. You're working with those that are willing. All of a sudden, a ripple effect happens. And I know our CEO has a presentation on this. If you want to watch a video, there is a video on the product conference from last year. And he explained how this network effect happened. All of a sudden, Rico, I know you. I don't know if you are my potential next leader in my team. So I'm going to input the same energy that I would with other people. Some will, some won't. I just continue. So congratulations to the team. And also congratulations to Bernice Lo Sok Mian from Singapore, Dr. Rosalind Son from Singapore, and Ji Ching Lu from Singapore as well. Congratulations, Team Singapore.
And of course, Lifestyle Director 1, again from Singapore, is rocking it, huh? We have Mona Chia, all the way from Singapore. And of course, from the United States, Lifestyle Director 1, Hung Ngai.
Well,
congratulations.
Rico, when I saw this slide, I was so excited. I met Mona from the first time I went to Singapore about 6 years ago or 5 years ago. And then I went again last year actually now it's going to be 2 years because it's 2024 already. When I was there in 2022, and wow, you see, this is what I was sharing with you. It doesn't matter when you achieve it, but you know, I am starting to build my business. I'm sure Mona was excited after our Asia conference, and you know, she got excited, reignited. She listened something. Just believe me, that's why we have to go to all the events. At every single event, if we come with a heart open, you are going to find some insights that would trigger potentially going into the next higher level in your business. So congratulations, Mona. And we do have new LD2s, cruise qualifiers. Guess what? Like, it just gets better and better. Once you become an LD1, great. Your potential is, you know, about $1,000 a week. All of a sudden you become an LD2. Now your potential becomes $2,500 a week in commissionable volume that you can actually potentially earn in cash. So congratulations to Jan Rong Liu from Canada and Pompadit Potisane from Laos. Congratulations. By the way, Rico, the time is approaching before we actually have our next Night of the Stars. We are going to be also on our cruise, February 12th. The North America cruise is departing and celebrating love on Valentine's as well. Very, very excited about this. So when you become an LD2, there is also rank advancement incentives. So one of the incentives for becoming an LD2 is the cruise. So you become a cruise qualifier once you achieve $40,000 in CV within your entire organization to infinity. So imagine that as you are building your team, you're working, you're sharing the opportunity, you are also accumulating this CV. Even if you are cashing out and you're making commissions, that CV already counted towards your cruise qualification. And the best part of it is that you get to come for free to the cruise. So your ticket is there, you reserve your spot, and then you join the cruise. But, you know, surprisingly, one time we realized, this was about 6 years ago, Rico, after our first cruise, when we became Opulence, you know, from GWT to Opulence. And we realized that, why don't we make it into an LD cruise? We wanted people to come and enjoy. You know, our CEO always said that, you know, the cruise is for people to come and enjoy with their families, because, you know, we work. All of a sudden, recognition should not be only for me, right? Because our families gets to sacrifice part of it, right? Whether it's time, perhaps, you know, some activities that we used to do together, and now because you have your own business and you're building your business, you might not be able to attend all of the functions and things like that. So we wanted it to have this time so that our partners can share with their families. So everybody is welcome. And then we thought, okay, what happens if somebody else comes to the cruise, even if they were not qualified, but they want to come and share it? So the cruise became an amazing time for our partners to have this bonding time with other people from the Opulence Global family. So now, after that, we realized after this cruise that, of course, we had partners like, for example, our top income earners like Renee. And, you know, at that time, I remember Henry was becoming an LD3. He was actually the first LD3 in Opulence with the new compensation plan. And then we realized, like, okay, then what? They are already LD2s. They already were recognized and came to the cruise for free, but they are still actively building the business and excited to come to the cruise. So we had this idea of creating a requalification record. We wanted the people to, okay, if I'm building the business and I'm working and I'm continuing to help other people in my team to grow so that I can become an LD3 or an LD4 or whatever, why not I can have a requalification process? And guess what? You can actually requalify and come for free again every time. We usually have a cruise every 2 years. Last year we had our Asia cruise because we wanted to share with the people in Asia. So we had a beautiful Asian cruise, and we knew for some people it was going to be hard to come to Asia. So we wanted to have a North America cruise. Anyhow, the good thing with all of this is that you get to requalify if you want by developing 3 LD1s from sailing to sailing. So right now, imagine in 2024, we are going to have our cruise in February, and then we're not going to have another cruise because the next year we have our convention. So you are going to have plenty of time, listen to this, to either qualify for free, become an LD2 if you're a new partner, or even if you're a seasoned partner and you're just becoming an LD1, you can, as soon as you qualify as an LD2, you get to come to the cruise, or requalify and say, I'm going to build 3 new LD1s from the sailing of this February 2024 to the next cruise and come for free again. Isn't that cool, Rico? Like, I've never seen something like this in other comp plans from other countries. I know you and me go crazy with other comp plans, and we love to check out what other companies are doing. But honestly, when I compare it to what we have, to the pricing of our products, to how people easily share the benefits of our products, it's a no-brainer. So honestly, when I look at those things, and you can requalify for free, like, I want to come to the next cruise for free, right? So very exciting for that. And obviously, congratulations to our LD2s.
Yes, actually, Danny, just want to share with you, in the last Asian cruise, there are a lot of people there who yeah, actually, it was their first time to experience these kinds of things. And it's good to provide an opportunity for them to be recognized much more, to let them experience how it's like, to travel luxuriously in a one of the top cruise in the world, particularly in Asia. And this is just such a wonderful feeling to see them enjoy the fruits of their labor, to reward them for all the things that they have been doing for their business, and achieving their targets and goals. So yeah, I would love to see many, many more to join us in the next cruise.
I love it. And we have 2 more. Congratulations to Annie Thomas from the Philippines and Patrick Lowe from Singapore. Congratulations to our newest LD2s.
And by the way, just want to mention that Annie Thomas is actually based in Ireland, Dublin, Ireland, and this is the amazing thing. When she started in the business, she just she doesn't mind the business yet. She just loves the product, keeps on sharing them. She's a nurse there in Dublin, Ireland. Every time she walks up to someone who thinks someone needs the product, she just tells them. Okay, and I was just on a call with her last week, and she's very happy about this promotion. And she said, like, I didn't expect this. I was just keep on sharing, and then by the husband, actually Antonio Tomas, is also an LD1 who's based in Dublin, Ireland. So she's just very happy about, this is the partner that I'm saying, like, she really isn't gunning for the promotion, but because she keeps on doing the things, keeps on sharing the products, keeps on sharing the opportunity, eventually made it to the LD2, and her husband LD1. So congratulations to Annie Tomas.
I love it. So Rico, just so that they know, let's check what's their profile address. Perhaps Annie's profile address is Philippines and it's showing us Philippines. So just let us know if she's going to continue with the Philippines or Ireland, because obviously remember that depending on your profile address is how the software gives us the recognition, right? Imagine all of a sudden Annie Thomas starts to build and is going to go to Philippines recognition other than Ireland, and perhaps we're going to see new countries in the scoreboard too. So it will be nice to see, oh, Ireland is on the map,
And also, we were able to, be with Patrick Law. So congratulations also to Patrick Law. He was also in the Asia conference, and it was great to meet him. He's just soft spoken, but guess what? He's already an LD2 right now, as probably he has this fire inside his body that we cannot see. So I'm really really glad to see him as a LD2. So congratulations, Patrick Law from Singapore.
Awesome. Congratulations. So let's go to MGRS, the car program, the variance bonus, and check out new qualifiers. MGRS, as we told you at our Night of the Stars, is going to have some revamping, and we are excited for that. So this month, January, is going to be the last month that you're going to be qualifying the same way, but stay tuned because amazing things are coming. So congratulations for 3 shares, our LD4s, Reza Misgardo from Canada and Renee Liao from Canada. 3 shares as well for our LD3s. Congratulations to Henry Xiong from Canada, Sagi from Canada, and Amarjit Kaur from Singapore. Congratulations. LD2s get 3 shares as well. Congratulations to Boris Golka from Canada, X Shivin from China, Chue Seong from Singapore, Kai Jim from Singapore, and Joke Ching from Singapore. Congratulations. LD1s get 2 shares from the MGRS. Congratulations to Safi Zolski from Belgium, Di Wavi from Canada, Mavis Teeth from Canada, Jay Chun Ling from China, X Guanbing from China, Rafael Bendor from Israel, Annie C from Singapore, Nicholas CK from Singapore, and CS Cheong from Singapore. Congratulations. Take it away, Rico, for the LAs.
Wow, Danny, as I look at these flags, Singapore and Canada are rocking it, right? So congratulations to all of our MGRS qualifiers. As an LA, they get 1 share. So congratulations to Bruce P. We also have a GNZ from Canada, Peggy C from Canada, Ralph P from Canada. We also have Simi C from Canada, Team T from Canada as well. And we also have H. De Long from China. Also, Su Yiping from China. We also have Galit B from Israel, as well as we have A.N. Fu from Singapore, J.C. Lu from Singapore, Margaret K. from Singapore, has Max L. from Singapore, Mercy Light Animal Rescue. Wow, that's a very good name from Singapore. We also have SC Chong from Singapore, as well as Stephen L. from USA, and Widianto T. from USA as well. So congratulations to all of our lifestyle advisors who qualified for 1 share for the MGRS.
So, Rico, now that you said, Mercy Light Animal Rescue, the reason why we have partners that actually join with their companies is I know in Singapore, they are keen on protecting animals, dogs, cats, and horses. So we have some amazing clinics, that are starting to, build the business opportunity because they are utilizing Fountain of Life for the protection of the animals. If you know, Fountain of Life is a safe product for your dogs, for your cats, for horses, and definitely an add-on antioxidant to put as a supplement in their food. So we do have some clinics that have started to build the business and share Fountain of Life with their customers. And that's why we see some people that instead of joining as individuals, they join with their corporations and build their business as well. So I know it was like, okay, Mercy Light Animal Rescue. So yeah, that's actually a clinic, an animal clinic that they rescue animals. And it's a great opportunity. I totally see that happening in Mexico too. Actually, I'm very impressed on how people are now, building their families with pets and dogs. And it's just phenomenal. It's something that I was actually surprised, not because in Canada it doesn't happen, you just don't see it as often, because imagine we have 6 months of snow. So it is not as, often to see people walking their dogs, but in Mexico it's very common. So I'm excited for that as well.
And Danny, you spoke about seeing another flag here, and Yulia is saying that Isaac from Belgium at land and Israel by mind and heart. So congratulations, Isaac.
Listen, it's bringing people together from different parts of the world. And I know Europe, it's been, one of the toughest markets, I would say, to bringing product, to pay customs, to go in clearance with the duties. But you know what? It doesn't stop us. People can build this business opportunity anywhere in the world. And I get super proud to see our partners when they go above and beyond the obstacles and the challenges. And in despite of that, they continue to build. So yes, absolutely kudos to those team members. And let's go to car program. Luxury Plus car program of $1,500 a month goes to Reza Misgarlu from Canada and Renee Liao from Canada. The luxury car program of $1,000 a month goes for Henry Xiong from Canada, Sagi from Canada, and Amarjit Kaur from Singapore. Congratulations.
And we have
Go
for the
ahead.
executive car, yeah, for $750, we have X Shibin from China. We also have Chu Shong Si from Singapore. And for the premium car club bonus, which is a $500 bonus, we have X Guan Bing from China, Raphael B from Israel, and Yoki Ching Si from Singapore. So once again, congratulations to all our car club bonus qualifiers.
So let's talk a little bit about this, Rico. We mentioned it on the New Year's webinar as well, but just to, we always like to give this refresher. The Opulence Car Club became car and travel bonus. And why this is so keen is because we understand and we realize that not everyone is excited to have an exotic car, or, maybe in your country, it's something that, like we always mention Singapore, because Singapore is a particular country where, having a driver's license is about $50,000. So like, it's just insane. So not everybody has a car, and public transportation is very, I would say, is the way that people travel within the city. So they weren't as excited to receive a car. So we said, okay, let's give you the bonus as in retail value, right? Double the amount and deposit it into your account in shopping credit. So imagine that you earn $500 a month for your car. So instead of, because you don't have a car, we give you double the amount of money, retail value in shopping credit. So you receive $1,000 retail value in shopping credit that we deposit. Obviously, it becomes $700 at wholesale value. So now you have, $1,000 in product free. You either sell it, which is what most people do, or, go shopping for yourself, get some nice jewelry, or, a pair of shoes, or whatever it is, to kind of complement your wardrobe. And now you can also save it as in, cash money for traveling. So now it's like, okay, let's say I want to go to a cruise, or to Cancun, or to Tokyo. We share some insights for that in New Year's webinar. Maybe I want to go for a weekend to Vegas, or I want to go to Japan, for a couple of days. So people in different parts of the world, they want to go travel to different areas. And why not go with my family? So now they can save the car and travel bonus every month, like $500 or $1,000 or $750, whatever it is, save it there and use it towards your travel. Isn't that cool? I really think it's cool, because in my previous company, for example, if I don't make the car qualification for a particular month, because I already own the car, I have to pay it from my pocket. Right? So when I look at the numbers in our comp plan, it's really like a no-brainer to earn a car if I'm constantly building the business opportunity. So now if I don't have a car, I don't need to have the cash compensation, because I either get it in products, resell, use it for gifts, I can, have it for myself, or save it for my traveling. So I really feel that this is going to be a boost, people showing their lifestyle. And we keep on talking about the opulence lifestyle, and people want to show it and brag about it. We just don't talk about it. So I think it's going to be a great incentive now that we added the vacation club.
Danny, I'm glad you mentioned that you participated in a car program before in another company, and one of the things that I see here is that sometimes they just say to you that they have this car bonus for their partners, for their team, And yet, one of the most popular ways they do is to just give you the down payment and then you get to pay for the rest, right? Now, this is a great thing about what we have here because this is a continuing, benefit, right? So from the moment that you join in every month, if you qualify for the car club bonus, so it's a continuing thing, and you can qualify for it each and every single month. And the great thing there is, on top of that, usually you hit it two birds with one stone, right? You get to hit MGRS and you also hit the car club bonus. So that's a wonderful thing. Another thing about the compensation plan. And lastly, I just wanted to add to your list, Danny, when you say like people work for two things: money, recognition, and of course travel. People love traveling, and this is one of the things, especially what I have seen here when we were doing our goal setting and setting the targets for the team. What comes up as their main goal is they want to travel. They want to go and see places. They want to go to Japan. They want to go to Vegas. They want to go to, people just love to travel. And I think that's a great, great, great motivation for all of our partners, especially those who would want not just for a business to grow, but as well as experience traveling in different places.
Definitely, Rico. I find out that if we just have to become better at promoting it. You see, people sometimes they don't see how far they can go in earning something. And for example, we call it the car club, but if I don't have a card and I'm not excited or motivated, then I won't talk about it, right? We want to talk about what excites us the most. Actually, this happened at our CEO traveling to Kenya, and they went to a very nice resort where the leadership team normally used to like go out and like hang with the leaders. He's like, this is such a great potential. Like, why don't we make it? And by the way, you get to choose who you want to travel with, because let's say you can prepare like a nice weekend with your team, like coming to a quinta, like myself now, and use it as an incentive, and you can use your travel bonus for that. And if you do it as a leader for your team, like I really want to encourage our leaders to, step up and say, I want this for my team. I want this to have, they have access to this lifestyle, because when you are new and you're starting your business, if you're not excited, you're not motivated, you're just learning how to build the business, right? You're starting to get some sales. You're starting to learn NGRS. You're starting to get, to share the business opportunity. All of a sudden you go to a weekend with your leader, with your team, with the person who, share the business opportunity with. It's wow. I remember, and we have shared this story many times, but when we used to have something called the DSA, it was like a leadership board, where the leaders get together and all of that. And you only earn that spot based on your qualifications. So I remember that's where I actually met our CEO and our SVP in that particular event. It was only for leaders. And my sponsor called me. She said, you earned this event. And I was like, what did I do? Remember when we were saying like sometimes we didn't even know we are achieving something? She's like, yeah, you became an LD1 in like 24 hours, right? So you earn this event, is based on rank advancement, and they're going to be releasing the Ferry Flawless. That's the event that we went. But the event, don't think it was only, the round tables where we're going to talk about product. No, it was in like an arena with games. It's called the Ranks in Toronto. And they have all of this. They had like bowling and like chasing cars. And it was such an amazing place. We had leaders on Zoom, but it was a live event. So all the leaders came from different parts just for this particular event. All of a sudden, we're having fun. You want to be a part of that. You want to start building that, how do we call it? It's culture in your team, where they are excited. They want to be a part of you. They want to, go and do these events with you. So definitely car program. The reason why I actually love it is because you can't buy it. Car program is really you and your team working together towards a goal. Yes, you get to be recognized as a car achiever, but the team is really working towards that. And that you can only make it happen with culture. So really excited. Like you said, maybe you're working for MGRS, all of a sudden you achieve car. Why? Because you're sharing the business opportunity with other people. So definitely it's escalated. So variance bonus, we actually introduced this bonus last year. And I'm so excited because every month I get surprised with the numbers. We had 40 qualifiers in the month of December. Imagine you're closing the year strong. You need to have this momentum to build into 2024. In December, we paid out $9,000, $295 with this bonus only. And I love how our CEO calls it, it's free money on the table. It's money you are going to earn regardless if you are an LD1 and above. All you need is $250 in PV, meaning you are buying product to sell, or you're just consuming a little bit extra that month. And I remember, Rico, I don't know if you remember when we discussed at the leadership about this bonus, and they said, absolutely. Who's on a $35 subscription? Who can buy products with 75? Like nowadays, 150 gives me 4 bottles of oil. So if I'm consuming the product, really, I'm buying more than the 150. Remember? And then we say, okay, let's make it a little bit higher. But in reality, when I look at the numbers, people are already above the 250. So that's why we say it becomes free money, because all you have to do is become an LD1, start qualifying for this in your organization if people are joining as Lifestyle Advisor Plus. And then guess what? We look at the numbers, Rico, and everybody's buying the Lifestyle Advisor Plus. So really the LA and the BP became a little bit of, for those people who still want to start, at a lower level. But when they look at the value, boom, everybody jumps to LAP. So congratulations to our countries. We had 15 partners in Canada, 6 partners in Singapore, 5 partners in United States, 4 qualifiers in the Philippines, 3 qualifiers in China, 2 qualifiers in Thailand, 2 qualifiers in Laos, 2 qualifiers in Israel, and 1 partner from Belgium, which we already know who it is. So congratulations for earning Variance bonus. And let me share, if you are new on this call and you don't know what I'm talking about, this bonus, it's paid to 10 different leaders above the person who joined as a Lifestyle Advisor Plus in the entire organization. And I love that, because this creates momentum within the LD1s and the LD2s that are bringing people, because they are new. Normally, remember, your business is intended to be feeded by the new blood. So new blood means new people, because we are tapping into new networks. What happens after this that I feel like, oh, I don't know anybody, Rico, like I really can't do this business. I don't know enough people. And if you're not constantly meeting new people, then what happens is that now you have an LD1 or an LD2 and they are new in your team. So now you're helping them tap into their networks. And it becomes that ripple effect that it becomes infinite, right? You're always constantly meeting new people. So these qualifiers from different countries are LD1s or LD2s or LD3s in the organization, or even LD4s, that get extra money every time somebody in the organization joins as Lifestyle Advisors Plus. So the average income this month for an LD4 was $1,600. For an LD3 was $673.33. For an LD2 was $191.67. And for an LD1, it's $110. So imagine you're new, or you are an LD1 and you're receiving an additional bonus of 100 or 200 or whatever it is in your team based on how many people are joining as LAPs. So the money is divided between those directors, right? In your organization, 10 of them. 10. And you are the one, if you are in the first or second generation, you are the one who earns the most. So it's an average of $50 every time an LLP joins in your team. So now imagine, I know, for example, for LD3s and LD4s, because they are, higher in the rank advancement, if they're not helping direct people, they will earn less. But at the end of the day, it's added money to your monthly income. I love this bonus, Rico. I don't know how people are not knowing about it, but I really love it. Any input on that?
Well, absolutely, Danny, and here in the Philippines, this is a great thing because we have designed this initially to support and, of course, help our LD1, LD2s, LD3, LD4s to create that additional stream of income, because we know that an LD1 and LD2, they are also handling their teams. They also have some partners that they would like to support, and things like that. So this is basically the thing that should inspire you and motivate you, push you to become LD1. Because as an LD1, imagine you get to experience this variance bonus, 10, 25, $50. That's a great addition to your income. And another great thing about this variance bonus is that you know um, uh, it really promotes the best package that we have. And I was looking at the I was doing an evaluation of our business here in the Philippines last year, and guess what is the best seller among the packages that we have? Of course, the LA Plus is still the number one bestseller when it comes to our packages, and it should be because it gives you the most benefits, the maximum the maximum benefits when it comes to our compensation plan. So yeah.
Amazing. All right. And I see the chat going like fire, fire, fire. Ah, I love it. All right. So let's congratulate today our top PV achiever. And the top PV achiever, we have seen all kinds of numbers with the top PV, but just to give a little bit of context to the people in the call, the top PV really congratulates or gives that recognition to that particular partner in the entire company that utilize the power of retail sales and having product in hand for their customers in advance. So some people choose to either buy some products. Sometimes by the way, this does not include the momentum package, but to include products that people want to buy because they get some sort of recognition. But in this case, it's also products that you are constantly buying because you need to supply product to your customers. And the top PV this month for the company goes to Singapore. And I want to congratulate Nicholas Chu Kwok Wah. He had actually $5,646.82 in PV. So he gets to receive 50,000 Opulence points, which is a $500 value, just because he went above and beyond. The rest of the partners have some extra products in his inventory, to promote retail sales. And we know nowadays a lot of people are using the retail sales as their go-to because it gives them instant gratification, right? You don't have to wait to build your residual. You want the money today. So a lot of people use the retail sales as the aspect, and that's why it is the first way that we teach in our compensation plan that people can earn money through our comp plan. So really, when we ask, for example, for business testimonials, that's one of the first questions we ask, like, how fast did you earn money in your business? Because we want to show people that the moment you come in, you actually can have access to money-making tools like retail sales. So congratulations, Nicolas, for being the top PV achiever in Opulence Global for the month of December. Congratulations. By the way, all of those of you who get this extra incentive, 50,000 Opulence points, I truly love that section of our website because it gives you access to certain pieces that perhaps you would never buy with your own money, but because you're earning all of these points by doing activities in your business, all of a sudden you have access to free products. And somebody called me the other day and said, Danny, why do we have to pay? And I want to talk a little bit about this. Why do we have to pay an extra service, for our products? And I said, number one, it depends on which country you are buying the product from. So if we offer total service in your country, that means that we pay the tax and duties for you. It's included in the price. There is no extra service, okay? You will just buy it, okay? And we will ship it to you. And if it's a country that you don't have total service, that means you are going to pay the tax and duties to your country, okay? To your government. When you receive the product, you pay the duties the moment you receive the package. So depending on which country you're buying from, we either charge you the VAT and duties in advance, or we let you pay it when you receive it. So because of that, there is a service charge when you redeem the product. So they're saying, why do we have to pay money to redeem? Well, because we're giving you the product for free, but your country is charging you for the duties of importing the product into your country. Okay, so sometimes we don't have this information and we don't know what to say to a new partner, and they are like, oh my God, why do I have to pay all of this to use my points? Well, you're not paying the company, really. The company is paying that money in advance for you. And let me tell you that based on our volume, when we look at and we assess these numbers, as just so that you know, every 3 months, we're constantly assessing our shipping and customs. After COVID, you know, a lot of the certain countries, the prices on customs and duties went like a skyrocket. Governments needed to make money from somewhere, and the first way to do it was to increase the VATs and the duties for products imported in their countries. And for example, Europe, we were talking about Europe, it was actually one of those countries that, you know, sales went up, but the VATs were like, you know, 50%, 70% I have seen, for example, for Kenya. And countries where we want to offer that, their stone pricing becomes astronomically high. But I know I see Isaac sharing about his Nike watch. It was amazing. It's about 2,500, if I'm not mistaken, the value of a watch. If imagine you can have it for free. So yes, my dear, if you have a question, just put the question in your Q&A, and we would love to answer that question for you. So you're doing your business, you're selling product, you're sharing the business opportunity, you are qualifying for MGRS. All of a sudden, boom, you receive it, right? You have the points in your account, and then you go redeem for whatever product you want that's on that section, right? And we keep on changing. We put new products there. Sometimes we change sunglasses, sometimes we put jewelry, sometimes shoes, okay? It is I want you to understand always the company will always be on your side. And when it comes to VATs and duties, we try as much as we can, even for releasing the orders. I remember, Rico, in the beginning when we started in the Philippines, you know, we're shipping it in different ways. We're shipping it to the office. We're shipping it to our staff homes. We're trying to do different ways to understand how VATs and duties work. Unfortunately, not always is a straight pattern, right? And sometimes I remember, you know, for one bottle of Fountain of Life, it was $500 taxes, versus a family pack that it was $30, for example, right? So it's not written in stone how much they are going to charge you. So it's very hard to calculate that in advance. So I really want to stretch this for people. Sometimes we're new and we don't know this information, but you know, the only way that we know the challenges that may arise is when we try it. So be open-minded and try to go through the challenge, try to understand your country, try to understand how it works, try to understand how much you have to pay, and make it happen. At the end of the day, we all want to have access to our products, right? So absolutely. Let me know if you see the population of Q&A, because I can't see it when I'm sharing, Aranya, and then we can go through it if somebody has a question. Yes, $3,000 for the watch Saki is sharing. It was so amazing to receive it as a gift after 1 year in the company. Like, why not, right? Like, I don't know how long I had to save to get my watch, but you know, at the end of the day, it's really those little things that, you know, I earned it. It was free and I work for it. At the end of the day, the points are coming to you because as a reward of your work, right? It's part of your work. It's what you do. So congratulations to Nicolas for earning 50,000 Opulence points as an incentive for becoming the top PV achiever. All right, and our favorite part, Rico, the scoreboard for the countries. We always call it the friendly competition of countries. So this month, the 5 new emo launch countries. Wow, are you super excited, Rico? 5th place goes to Thailand. 4th place goes to China. 3rd place, I can't believe it. 3rd place is Canada. It's very hard to beat it. Singapore was like, we are on a mission to be back on the scoreboard, and they got number 2. But Philippines, wow. Philippines, number 1.
This is the first, Danny. This is the first. This is the first time that we've seen number one for the top launches. And before I proceed with that, of course, kudos to Singapore. Singapore really did an amazing job this December, seeing all of those MGRS taking advantage of all the new launches. And Singapore is rocking it this month. So congratulations to all of the top five launch emails. And of course, special mention to Singapore and as well as to the Philippines. We really had a great time last month. It was just amazing. That's one of the things that the Asia conference brought us, the Asia tour brought us, especially when we have events. We always see a rise in the number of partners, in the number of new launches, in the number of customers. So this just shows how important it is to participate in these events, organizing these things, because this really helps a lot in bringing our business up. So congratulations once again to the top five launch countries for the new email launched.
I love it. People are excited and the chats are blowing up because, of course, everybody's excited about that. And I see Aranja.
That's a small question from Noi, please, Danny.
Yeah.
She's asking Noi from Thailand, from Laos, but Michigan, right? If you're not qualify for cruise, could we still be able to go on the cruise?
Of course, absolutely. That's why I was sharing earlier. We call it the LD cruise because we wanted people to be a part of it, to share, to have the experience, perhaps bring your family, share with other Opulence family. So of course, if you're not qualified for the cruise, actually, if you're an LD1, you can have access to 50%. Okay. If you're a new LD1, 50% of the cruise is paid for. Okay. So you just have to pay the other half. Actually, you buy the ticket and all the reimbursements become after you are on the ship. The moment you are on the ship, we reimburse you the money in your e-wallet. Okay. That's number one. But if you're an LD2, you do the same thing. You reserve your spot and then we refund you the money because we know for sure you are on the ship and that we paid for it. It's free. But let's say you're in LA or you're a seasoned LD2, you are already on the cruise before, you can requalify, come for free, or you just want to come and be a part of the environment, enjoy the cruise with us, you just purchase your ticket and you are welcome to come. Now, of course, now the cruise is sold out for this particular cruise coming in February. We are like a month away, actually, less than a month away, January 20th. But it is really, it is open for everyone. So yes, even if you're not qualified, you get to come. Just buy your ticket in advance and you get to come. Yeah.
She definitely will be on the next one. Definitely. Yep. The way it goes. Thank you.
I think Aranya is excited to participate in the group.
I know. I'm so jealous they're coming to the cruise.
Love it. Okay, I let it back for you.
Awesome. Enrico, take it away for the sales.
Well, of course, we also have our top five sales first for our partners. So this means that, everyone that is doing their smart buys, everything they're doing their repeat purchases, their orders. So this is credited as, partner sales, right? So congratulations to our top five sales when it comes to partners. Number 5 is the United States. USA is number 5. And of course, number 4, Philippines. Congratulations. Number 3, wow, we've seen now Israel rising up in the partner sales as well. So congratulations to Israel, now on the number 3 spot. And again, congratulations to Singapore, getting the number 2 spot. And of course, number 1. This is the really tough to beat. The number 1 is Canada again. So congratulations to our top 5 sales when it comes to our partners.
VIP shoppers, Rico, I'm excited about VIP shoppers all the time because you see, we continue to talk about it. It comes to top PV, it comes to the retail sales. The way people are talking about a product is giving their money right away. How do you do that? With VIPs, right? And I remember this was a long time ago, probably about 5 years, when the Israeli team started to build VIP shoppers. They wanted people to know the product, consume the product, and reorder. And that's what we did. right? That's the intention of this. Like, we understand in some countries people are not going to go do online shopping, but I mean, I don't know that yet in Mexico how it's going to work, but really it is the way to go. So congratulations to Israel as the number one with VIP shoppers in the month of December. Number 2 goes for Canada. Number 3 goes for United States. Number 4 is China. And for the first time, we have a tie. Number 5 was Netherlands and Singapore. So I love it. Wow,
Yes.
like seeing Netherlands on the map now. I love seeing new countries. This tells us that people are building the opportunity in different parts of the world. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So congratulations, team Netherlands, and welcome to the global scoreboard in the month of December. What a way to close the year. Amazing. Congratulations to the top 5 sales partners and VIP shoppers.
And you know, one thing, Daddy, that I would like to add here is that it is very important not to register all of your VIP customers, VIP shoppers in the system, because of course they receive some updates. And if they are not registered as a VIP, then it would be very hard for us to track them and give them updates or any information when it comes to our products, when it comes to our business. And you know, that's how important it is to have this. And of course, when you have your VIPs already registered under your name, so they should register under your name when they decide to become a partner, right? So that's another feature that you should need to protect your VIP shoppers from, you know, signing and joining up from to other people, right? So yeah, so congratulations to all of our VIP shoppers. Israel is a tough one to beat on this one. So congratulations for being the top VIP shopper sales.
I feel now everybody's so comfortable, they don't even want to beat Israel. They're not even paying attention to it. And you know, so now Israel is comfy and they're like, oh, we're gonna earn it again, we're gonna win it. So no, honestly, it is constant work, because don't think that customers are just gonna show up and every month they're gonna go reorder. Believe me, if you don't have good customer service behind it, your customers are not randomly gonna go online and make purchases. I can tell you. And one person that can tell you that is, for example, Isaac Solsky is one of the partners that, like, I speak a lot with him and he tells me a lot of the things he does with his customers. It's not random that your customers are going to go online and you're going to wake up and they're going to be buying. It is not the truth, right? You have to be able to connect with your people, build a relationship and say, you know what? I know it's probably you're getting to the end of your bottles. Like, go shop. Like, you know how much money companies that have retail shops spend in order to promote the website so that you can actually go click and buy? That's why we're so excited about retail mall, because people are not just going to randomly go into your website and buy a pair of shoes.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that. You have to build a relationship. They need to see the value of the product, right? If you care for your people, if you care for your customer, by the way, you know, how are you making up your fountain of life? I guarantee you, if you sell a product and you don't make a follow-up in like 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, most of the times you're not going to have repeated sales from that partner. If you are randomly calling them every 6 months, maybe if they have a very good relationship with you, they will buy again. You have to give customer service. Actually, I think we should have a training on that, Rico, because sometimes we forget, right? Like how people want to be treated. If you make a purchase, how do you want to be treated? Right? Do you want people to follow up with you or not? Right? So really, it's a matter of you delivering a good message to your customers and letting them know that you're here for them. You're not just here to sell them product. If you're here to build a relationship, your customers will not go buy from anywhere else, period. It's not about the product. It's about you. Right? It's about you. So honestly, good customer service lays behind this slide.
Well, that's very timely, Danny, because you know, as we were traveling, I was with the LD2 Janet, and we were discussing some of these things. And sometimes we take for granted that you know, we have customers buying from us, but we are not really giving them, you know, the service that they deserve. Like you know, this is one thing that we need to focus on, taking care of our customers, because eventually, if they become, very if we serve them well, then they will not go to other markets or other shops anymore, right? And another thing there is that when you serve them well, when you communicate with them, make them feel they're important, eventually, who knows, they can become your partners as well, right? So that's one thing that we need to get better, especially when it comes to, just calling your customers, telling them thank you so much for, you know purchasing your product, and I do appreciate you being on the product each and every single month. So these are some of the things, little things that makes a lot of difference when it comes to our customers.
I agree. I agree. Well, with that, I think that's our closing for the Night of the Stars, Rico. Congratulations to the qualifiers. And I normally like to take this time, to really speak on, what the customers is making it better, share with them. Of course, see if we can have some of our partners, that would like to share, share with us their stories, inspire us as well. I always tell you, if I can inspire one person from the entire crowd, I've done my job. And today I think I did it. But, at the end of the day is really what we want in our life, right? What we want and what we really want to achieve in our business. Whether it could be in your personal life, Rico, because business and Opulence gives us that opportunity, to have it in our personal life. But it is through the business. So let's hear from partners to share, inspire us, because believe me, Rico and myself, we get excited and motivated because of your story.
Yes.
We also need that motivation too.
Absolutely. And for those who get their promotions, their MGRS, please keep on sharing, because these are some of the things that you deserve, and we want to recognize you as well. It's also good to hear from you, as what Danny has said. I can see here one of our new LD2, Annie Tomas. I'm not sure if you're available or if you're working right now, but nonetheless, Annie, if you have at least a little bit of time to share with us, you're now on LD2, your husband is already on LD1. Please do raise your hand, and yeah, we'd love to hear from you. And of course, to all of our partners here, if you have something to share as well, please feel free to raise your hand as well.
I'm ready to get someone to really someone to talk. It's going to be my first time learning how to do that. Oh, we have Isaac. All right, and Annie. Who should I go first? Lady first, maybe?
Yes.
Yeah, probably we can go with the ladies first.
All right. Okay.
I know Isaac is a gentleman.
Hi,
Okay,
Annie.
Isaac, give me a minute, please. Yeah. And
Hello.
oh,
How
hi.
are you,
Hello.
Annie?
Yes.
Hi, LD2
How can
Annie.
I? Hello. Actually, just now I opened my, because I came from the church. So just now I arrived. So I'm happy to hear, I was not able to listen the whole presentation. Anyway, actually, I think I am the most happy person because I got my LD2. I was promoted
Yeah.
to LD2, but I did not expect that I become LD2. So I'm just so happy because um, as a nurse here in Ireland, I'm always busy, and I'm not actually in the first place, really, I'm not intending to be a business woman here, but in my work and everywhere I go, this fountain of life, especially, it's always on my bag, and the whole life that I was with the Opulence Global, I did not quit at all. It's continuous, and I did not expect of anything, but in a way, I know that it helps me in my health, And of course, my heart, I'm just so happy hearing from the thanking, everyone is very thankful to me that I was able to share this product. And above all, I did not consider this as a business, but it's really my passion and it's my love to share to everyone. But now, even though I can go with if in case, I'm entitled to be with the cruise, but I don't mind that I cannot go. But still, I'm very happy, because I can have the next chance. And even until now, I'm really growing, my love is getting, my heart is really very happy all the time talking about this company that I was onto it, and also the products. I'm a user and I'm a sharer and I'm caring people through these products, and I'm really very thankful. So I think everyone, I'm happy too because my family is all over the world. You know, I'm so proud of what I have now and a part of the Opulence Global. Thank you, everyone.
Wow.
I love it, Annie. And you know what? With that passion that I can feel in your voice, when she said,
Yeah.
"Now everywhere I go," she's listen to what she said. I don't mean to be a businesswoman here, but she's such a businesswoman, right? Sometimes we just achieve things without intending, and with like it doesn't necessarily have to be a target. Now, Annie, you have to stay focused. Look at your team. Who can you work with and develop those people? I can tell
Yes.
you that this business can provide you longevity, and of course by helping other people, which I'm assuming it's your passion by being a nurse.
Yes. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, of course, Annie, and congratulations to you and your husband as well for achieving the LD2 and LD1 ranks.
Welcome.
Thank you, Annie. Now we have gentleman Isaac, please.
Hello, Isaac.
All right, thank you very much. First of all, I want to say so many ways how they match many different people and many different situations. And you come and sell with a conviction and with a faith and with a knowledge that is much superior to all of us. In this company, it's the first time in my life that I felt, oh my God, why am I not myself a doctor or a nurse? It's the first time I ever thought about it because the products are so accurate and they help so many people in so many ways that I hope I could understand better. So congratulations to you, Annie. It's absolutely amazing, your achievement. Now, okay, I came to speak this week, of course, this month, of course, I won MGRS and I won variance bonus, which is great. But I basically speak today because of my contribution to the Israeli market, to why we finish every month number one. Of course, the network belongs, the person who created it is LD3 Ronan Trifon, and he gave everybody an amazing culture. But I can say that my part wouldn't be possible without three main elements. The first element is that we really have the best products in the world. Nobody can compete with those products. And people who start using them, they never want to use anything else. They understand it, they're grateful for it. The second thing I'm grateful for is the Prosperity book. I know it was compiled by Daniela. The methodology belongs to our CEO, but it's really, you learn there how to cultivate communities, how to work with customers. I have my own WhatsApp group with over 40 customers, and they keep sharing wins and testimonials. And I come and share, the webinars and the new offers and the new products. It's a big part of it. And another element it would never happen without is, again, LD3 Ronan, who taught me everything about how to work with customers, how to handle every situation, every query, every question, every complaint, every interest. Whenever anything goes wrong, I'm not sure about it, I always phone him. He's always available, always gives great advice. Sometimes he will be speaking with the people. I mean, this guy so much brought the forensic networker culture into Israel. It's no coincidence that we finish first month after month after month, all thanks to this very great and very humble person. He's not somebody who really stands out or makes a big deal about himself. Okay, so I do it a little bit for him, but he fully deserves it. Without him, we wouldn't have been number one, certainly not for so many months. We are a very small country. This cannot be a coincidence. An amazing hard worker, an amazing friend, an amazing mentor. I raise a glass for him each and every day.
Well,
I'm done
consistent.
here.
Did you finish? Yeah, I didn't know if it was frozen or
Yeah.
it's
No.
consistency, right? We always talk about consistency, and I love that you have created something called community, with your VIP customers, because now they are sharing testimonials. Perhaps I was, sitting on the fence. Maybe I'm not, buying product. All of a sudden, I see something. I know somebody. I remember. When we started with Fountain of Life, we created the Fountain of Life journal. It was designed for that. People forget they have pain before taking FOL. And they don't necessarily say, oh, it's because of Fountain of Life, I have no pain. I was that example, for example, myself, because I always felt I was healthy, right? When I finished the first bottle, the pain in my knees came back. I was like, oh, that's true. Like, I used to have pain in my knees, right? So I was a gymnast all my life. So it's after you stop taking it that you realize, okay, all of this is happening. Now you have some, or the reason why you have to go back to the product. But the only way you're going to build that is when you create a habit into your customer. Imagine all of a sudden you're new, you've never taken Fountain of Life, and now you have to take 10 drops a day. Like Aranja said in the beginning, before I was counting the drops, right?
Yeah.
Once you start feeling better, you just love the product, you take the full dropper. I'm not counting the drops anymore. I'm just
True.
putting in everything and for anything, right?
The
That's part of
testimonials
building
don't only
a habit.
come. The testimonials don't only come from Fountain of Life. Many people testify about the toothpaste, about gum trouble gone, bleeding gone, pains gone, painkillers gone, the hair looking better with the shampoo, the fairy sterling, the anti-aging, the IES serum. There's so many testimonials about so many products. It's not just Fountain of Life.
Amazing. Thank you for sharing, Sagi.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, then. Wow, wow. Very nice seeing you again, listening to what you share. Anybody else would like to make some comments or share anything, please? Well, right. Let me.
And while you're looking at anyone who wants to share, yeah, I just want to take from what Isaac said about how, particularly the prosperity book helped me, especially when I was starting. Not every time your coaches, your upline, your mentors will be there, but if you do yourself self-study, you'll learn a lot of things in the prosperity book. And that really helped me, because when we were given the task here in the Philippines, remember, we were new to the market. No, we were new to the company. We don't have anything. We don't know a lot about how Opulence works, the compensation plan, how the system works, and that really encouraged me. You know what? I'm training a team. I don't know what to do. Of course, we have trainings from SVP, from Danny, from CEO, but they're not there all the time, right? So one thing that they imparted all of their knowledge, as what Danny put together, all of the prosperity book, is just like them being with you all the time. so so you should always promote it. You have it in your back office. These are very, very important in order for you to educate and train your team on working within the system. And I just want to emphasize that, because it really helped me a lot when we were starting here in the Philippines. And yeah, that's the reason why we probably have gained so much knowledge about it, is because of the things that are written there, and we have learned from it.
Thank you for reminding me of my never-ending project. I came up with this prosperity book idea like 7 years ago, because I really felt, as a leader, you need to have a source that you can just go, if you have any questions, go to page 71. If you if you want to know about NRS, if you want to learn about toothpaste, go to page 85. Like, it was just so easy, right? And remember, at the time, this is even before pandemic, before anything. And now we have a digital. By the way, we're working on version 4 of, including all the new updates of the comp plan and the new releases we're going to have in 2024. So believe me, there is a background work on the prosperity book. It's a never-ending project, because imagine we come up with something, all of a sudden there's new products, we need new product added, so we want to kind of like do it at least a yearly project, but in reality it's a lot of work behind it. And the prosperity book really is to help you as a leader. You can definitely use what's in the back office. The information is still relevant, everything that's in the back office is relevant to today. But we know the printed version, sometimes it's good to have it, go back to it. If you're meeting your partners live and you're having weekly meetings and stuff like that, it's good to go back to the book, because then people have something to take home. Enrico was sharing, we are like 12, 13 hours apart. Sometimes if I'm not there, or the CEO or whoever, I need to go back to okay, this is what it says here, right? And imagine
very powerful
we should have like a corporate version for the book, like with all the answers for the questions. But it's the only way you become, resourceful for your partners. Remember when you started, right? You didn't know all of these things.
True.
For example, becoming a QT now, which, by the way, yeah, I want to take this time as well. If you want to be a part of this, if you want to be part of a host program, become a qualified presenter. I applaud Isaac, because he's like, Danny, okay, I'm a host now. I became a presenter. I want to become a QT. What do I do to become a QT? I want you guys to become QTs. I was talking to Brian last week. He's going to be certifying himself now as a QT. And it's not that I don't know that he could be a qualified trainer. He just wants to do the program, right? So just send me an email, Daniela@opulence.com. I'm going to put it on the chat in case you don't have it. Communicate with me. I will put you down for our schedule of this year, whether you want to become host like Aranja is doing right now. She's almost done with her certification as a host. We know for sure she's presenting the business opportunity, and perhaps she's going to become our next QT as well. So I'm going to put the email on the chat. Just send me a message. I want to be in the line for the next host. We need hosts for our corporate calls in a couple of weeks. There is a spot, and we can start building the agenda from there. If you're an LD1 and above, just put yourself in my map so that you can be a part of the QT trainers for 2024. And I do see Rene raising his hand. Hi, Rene.
All right. Well, all right then. Thank you, Isaac. I'll change you back. All right.
Hello, Danny. Hello, Rico. Our amazing GMs, of course. Hello, amazing host Aranya. I just want to say again, thank you so much for the wonderful call this morning. Always great to see all of the new qualifiers, people rank advancing, and yeah, I'll stay off camera because this morning I went to bed last night around about 1 a.m. doing a call, of course, with our China market. And it was up at 9 a.m. again this morning to continue doing calls. We're actually talking with a company, just some exciting news, who is able to help us build a website in China, actually, so that our China partners can actually go and shop a lot quicker without going through VPN tunneling, all this kind of. Sometimes people in China would take almost 45 seconds to load one page on the website. And it always reminds me how lucky we are sometimes being in a country where we can browse the website, we have the app, we can shop easily, we can read the languages. And one of our newest leaders there, who couldn't be on the call right now, her name is Selena. Came from another company, but she launched about 6 LAPs in one day. So. But again, we're trying to make sure that things can go back a lot faster. But it's just always so exciting to be a part of Opulence. I was actually I'm not sure if I should be sharing this, but for our people who haven't, I guess you've been hearing about our new products coming out. Of course, we just launched the mouthwash and of course the spray. Everyone's looking forward to, of course, the Divine 8 and of course the collagen. But just last week on Wednesday, I was doing a live tour. I just want to share a quick story. And I think on Tuesday night I was playing badminton and I was sweating like crazy, and I didn't change my shirt quick enough. I kept playing 6-7 matches in a row, and so I think I caught a bit of a cold afterwards. So Wednesday, head office, I was a bit under the weather, and a bit of that tingling in the throat, a bit of a runny nose, and anyways, Sanaz gave me in a tissue some pill looking like product, and it was actually, I guess, some samples of the Divine 8. So I was very, very lucky that I bumped into the SVP, and she actually gave me just a few days supply of about 2 days. And I gotta tell you, Thursday I took it, and Friday I took it. I mean, even yesterday I was almost back to normal, but by today I felt pretty much back to normal. So I already know that once we launch these new products, I can't wait for everyone else to try as well too. But that's the beautiful part about Opulence, is that like Rico was talking before, about the prosperity book. And I thank you, Danny, for working on that prosperity book. I know it's a never-ending, never-ending project for you. We're always changing things, right? But we have everything that anyone needs to have in Opulence. You know, we have the best comp plan, the best products, the best training systems, the best corporate team, the best everything, right? And it's just so exciting that it still feels like, even though it's been about 16 years for me in this company, it still feels like we're just getting started. You know, I love what I do. I love what I do. I mean, next weekend, myself, Henry, I think Brian and Maria Baptiste and Mavis are all going from Toronto to the Ottawa boot camp. In February, we have, of course, the fun cruise. Looking forward to bringing my family as well to that cruise and seeing, of course, all of you there. And in March, actually, Rico, I'll be seeing Rico. Finally, we can do hopefully our karaoke together, Rico, as we do the Philippines tour. So it's just so much fun, you know, vacation after vacation after vacation. And you know what? If you're in the company, and no matter where you are, you know, just you know, make your promises, right? What do you want to achieve this year? And believe in yourself. The number one thing you must have is belief in yourself. Without that, nothing can happen. And you know what? Once you have that belief and you have the prosperity book and you have the forensic DMO, that's all you need. Is just to get to work. You know, just today I have someone actually coming to stop by, one of my kids' tennis coaches who's looking at joining as an LAP as well too. So just every day be sharing, and you will get to where you want to be with the support of all of us here. So thank you again, Rico and Danny. And of course, Aranya, and I turn the call back to all of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Renee. Oh, you know what? Isaac wants to say something else.
No, you are actually very
Okay.
successful in getting me to panelist and back and again to panelist. You're doing an amazing work. I don't know if I could do it as well. It's amazing what you're
Sorry.
doing. Now, the thing is, you know, VIP shoppers in Israel, that's not just me. I mean, I'm a very tiny part of that. We have many people selling products and many customers. And again, I want to say two things that Ronen is doing that causes that to happen. Not everybody knows Israelis. We're very independent people, very independent speakers. We speak outspoken. We are very open-hearted. And each one thinks that he's the best genius and he has his own way and he's going to go and do everything original. And we don't care about other people, and we create our own communities, and it's a mess. Normally, it would be a mess, and you wouldn't have big sales. Enter Ronen, who was actually born in Australia, not in Israel. He knows Israelis very well, and he managed to do two things that really, this is why the sales are so high for a year. Two things. First of all, Ronen is a unifier. He always reconciles differences and calms down fights. Very cold thinker, and he will always put people together and reconcile. But more importantly, Ronen is the one person who connects Israelis. We speak a different language also. Not all of us speak English. Many of us speak Hebrew, and we are religious, and we are observing the Sabbath. It's a different mentality. This guy managed to connect everybody in Israel to the company. So everybody knows who is Ramin, who is Renee, who is Reza, who is Sanaz, who is Daniela, who is Rico, who is Ivy. He keeps mentioning them and speaking about them, really pushing the culture of the company, the cruises. He keeps bringing people to the cruises, bringing people to the events. So because he brings the fire of the company, we in Israel, sometimes we have a very tough existence, very high taxes. Sometimes we have wars, a lot of conflict. Not always it's very easy, but he manages to bring in the fun qualities, the dolphin qualities, how nice it is to be in Canada and to go on cruises and to go on, trips and conferences. And he really makes people understand that, first of all, they should be together and not just against one another. Big egos. I mean, I'm a leader, you're a leader. And he puts everybody together and he connects us to the culture. People don't understand English. People don't understand, the webinars, the compensation plan changes, the new products, they get lost. He takes care that we always have webinars, we always have translated materials, we always present it to the people. The culture of the My5s, if the support is not quite right, isn't there in any My5 group to give corrections, to give precisions, and always very, very gently and very, very respectfully. He always makes you feel that you are the most important person. Just magic. He just gets the magic into the Israeli community. And I believe this is a very, very big reason why we are number one, why we stay motivated, why we keep marketing those products. I mean, wow. If it wasn't for him, I really don't know how it would go. We wouldn't be number one. No way. Canada would take.
Wow. Isaac, thank you. You have to share with us for, for the Thai. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. That's wonderful. Wow.
Thank you. Thank
In
you for
that case-
listening.
In that case, wow, I really like, try to find the button, but I couldn't get the right button. So you can see that I keep switching you on and off. I'm sorry. Beg your pardon.
No, you did a
Now-
tremendous job. I mean, I'm half jealous of what you can do. I'm very, very jealous of what you can do.
Right then. Wow, look at the hours. We have been doing so well, and then we have been like, it's getting late for Rico. I know Rico is gonna go to sleep very soon. Okay.
I love it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And this is why we always talk about team working together, because our next host certified is also from the Thailand team. And she's going to be joining you guys on Tuesday for the forensic call. And Aranja is going to help on the Monday. So very, very excited for that. So also, don't forget, share with your team who wants to be a part of the host program and the qualified trainer program as well. I would love to have you lined up for that. So send me an email. Don't forget that. Aranja, you're doing an amazing job. I haven't seen you since Thailand in 2022, but you know what? I saw you growing. I saw you evolving, becoming an LD2, coming to the cruise. Wow, I'm so proud of you. You can make a lot of amazing things happen in this company, and I can't wait to see you, and the top, succeeding. Thank you,
Thank
Team
you.
Rico. My pleasure as always.
All right.
Have an incredible week. And
As
to the
what
village.
we normally say, one team,
One team,
one
dream.
dream,
One dream.
To
to
the
the
billion.
billion, everyone. Have an
Wow.
opulence night. Good night. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you.
Rania. Thank you,
Yeah,
Danny. Thank you, everyone.
bye-bye.